Can Gauff propel USA to victory? Epic clash against Spain and Argentina at the United Cup. Epic clash against Spain and Argentina at the United Cup, asterisk, asterisk. In the cool January air of Sydney, where the tennis world gathers to ignite a new season, the United Cup is more than a tournament. It's a battleground of nations, a stage of pride and a test of rising legends. For Team USA, all eyes fall on one name. Coco Gauff, the 21-year-old sensation whose fire, determination, and unbroken willpower have turned her into the heartbeat of American tennis. And this year, the stakes have never been higher. USA's journey puts them on a collision course with two of the most formidable powerhouses of the modern game. Spain, a team with historic grit and tactical mastery, and Argentina, a nation whose thunderous passion and explosive talent can unsettle even the toughest of champions. The question is bold, electrifying, and reverberating across arenas and social media feeds. Can Coco Gauff truly propel Team USA to victory in this epic clash of continents? The spark that lit the fire. The American locker room, usually buzzing with light jokes and pre-match energy, carried a different atmosphere this time, one fueled by purpose. Posters of past champions lined the walls, but today, the team wasn't looking back. They were looking at Coco Gauff, her headphones on, her eyes closed, sat still like a warrior gathering her calm before battle. She wasn't just preparing for another match. She was preparing to lead her country. Ready? A teammate whispered. Gauff opened her eyes, steady, sharp, unshaken. Let's bring this home, she said, her voice low but full of conviction. Her rise had been meteoric. From the teenage prodigy whose stunning Wimbledon run shook the world to the Grand Slam champion who carried the hopes of a new generation. The world had watched her grow, but at the United Cup, she wasn't just an individual star. She was the anchor of a nation. Spain, the chess masters of tennis. Spain's reputation at team events is legendary. Their style is not just about power. It's a strategic dance, a mental battle, a test of endurance. Leading their lineup was a combination of young Spanish prodigies and seasoned giants who had seen every possible scenario on a tennis court. For Gauff and Team USA, Spain wasn't just an opponent. They were a puzzle. When the matchup was announced, analysts buzzed. This will be the real test. Spain's team brought a mixture of clay court endurance and tactical discipline that could drag even the fastest players into grueling, soul-testing rallies. Gauff's challenge? Match Spain's patience without losing her signature aggression. Break their rhythm before they broke hers. Outsmart the masterminds and outfight the warriors. It wasn't going to be easy, but Gauff never signed up for easy. In the first tie, her forehands cut through the court like lightning striking dry earth. Spain fought back with precision and stubborn resilience, but Gauff's speed was unmatched. She chased impossible balls, turned defense into attack, and struck winners that spun the stadium into waves of cheers. Every point became a story. Every rally, a war. Every swing, a declaration. When she closed out the match with a blistering cross-court forehand, the American bench erupted. Spain was not defeated yet, but Gauff had landed the first and most important blow. Argentina, the lions with unyielding heart. If Spain was a chess match, Argentina was a fistfight. The Argentines brought charisma, raw energy, and a style of play fueled by emotion. Their players thrived on momentum, on the roar of the crowd, and on the adrenaline of pressure-filled moments. Argentina's top players were known for their heavy ground strokes and fearless shot-making. They didn't wait for errors. They created the chaos. In the pre-match press conference, an Argentine player smiled and warned, "If Gauff wants to win, she'll have to go through fire." To which Gauff simply replied, "I don't fear fire. I rise from it." When the day of the showdown came, the atmosphere felt like a final. Fans waving flags filled the stadium with a swirl of red, white, and blue mixed with the blue and white Argentine stripes. The noise was deafening. The tension was volcanic. The opening rallies were thunderous. Argentina swinging big, Gauff responding with equal force. But this was where Coco's maturity shone. She didn't just hit harder. She hit smarter. She redirected pace, switched patterns, and used her athleticism to chase down shots that seemed destined to be winners. Midway through the match, rain began to fall, a brief interruption that only heightened the drama. Gauff stood under the awning, eyes fixed forward, visualizing every moment still to come. When play resumed, she came out like a storm of her own. Her returns grew sharper, her footwork lighter, her energy unbreakable. The crowd roared with every winner, whether in her favor or against her, because they knew they were watching something special. After a final explosive rally, Gauff sealed the win with a roaring inside-out forehand that clipped the line like a signature from the tennis gods. Her teammates rushed the court. Her coach applauded with pride. Her country had its hero. More than matches, a leader is born. With victories over Spain and Argentina, Team USA suddenly looked unstoppable, not just because they won, but because they believed. And that belief had a name, Coco Gauff. Behind the scenes, she wasn't the loudest nor the most decorated veteran, but she was the most inspiring voice in the room. She practiced harder than anyone. She encouraged teammates at every break. She studied every opponent with the intensity of a general preparing for battle. Her teammates noticed. "Coco changed everything," said one player. "She makes us believe we can win any match against any country on any stage." And that belief became contagious. The USA bench fought with more fire. The battle for the United Cup, a dream within reach. As the knockout rounds approached, the narrative felt written in gold. Team USA wasn't just advancing. They were dominating. Coco Gauff, with her unmatched athleticism, precise ball striking, and fearless energy, symbolized a new era in American tennis. She didn't just carry expectations. She shattered them. Her performances had become more than victories. They were statements, messages, warnings. The world had been searching for a new tennis leader. And here she was. With USA positioned as a potential tournament favorite, one question echoed louder than ever. Had Gauff truly propelled America toward United Cup glory? It wasn't just a possibility. It felt like destiny. Epilogue, the legend she is becoming. Whether Team USA lifts the trophy or battles through heartbreak, one truth stands unshaken. Coco Gauff's impact on this United Cup will be remembered as a turning point, not just for her team, but for global tennis. She played with fire. She led with courage. She inspired with heart. And the world watched a young star transform into a national icon. Her clashes with Spain and Argentina weren't merely matches. They were epics, stories of willpower, resilience, and electrifying competitive spirit. So, can Gauff propel USA to victory? If these battles proved anything, it's this. She already has. Not just with wins on the scoreboard, but with a belief she ignited in every teammate, every fan, and every corner of American tennis. And sometimes belief is how championships begin. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.